Hello friends, welcome to my channel Cryptic Wisdom. According to the Buddha, the mind's ability to navigate conflicts and gain clarity is profoundly influenced by its state of calmness. When our minds are clouded by anger, frustration, or agitation, our judgment becomes impaired and our capacity for wise decision-making diminishes. In such states, our perceptions are distorted, and we tend to react impulsively rather than thoughtfully. The Buddha compared the unsettled mind to a murky pond. Just as muddy water obscures what lies beneath, a turbulent mind obscures our understanding and ability to see the truth of a situation. The Buddha taught that cultivating inner peace through practices such as mindfulness and meditation is essential for achieving mental clarity. By allowing ourselves time to calm down and observe our thoughts without being overwhelmed by them, we can gain a clearer perspective on the issues we face. This mental tranquility enables us to approach conflicts with a sense of equanimity, where we can address problems more effectively and compassionately. In moments of calm, we can engage in thoughtful reflection and discernment, leading to more constructive and harmonious resolutions. Furthermore, the Buddha emphasized that true wisdom arises not from reacting in the heat of the moment, but from a state of inner peace. When our minds are calm, we are better equipped to understand the deeper causes of conflicts and to respond with insight and empathy. This clarity allows us to address underlying issues and communicate more effectively, fostering reconciliation and mutual understanding. In essence, maintaining a calm mind is not only beneficial for personal well-being, but also for resolving conflicts and fostering harmonious relationships. So friends, let's start today's story. One day, the Buddha was meditating peacefully under a large, ancient tree, his serene presence embodying the stillness of the moment. One of his devoted disciples was also nearby, seeking guidance on a troubling issue. The disciple had been grappling with intense anger and frustration and hoped that the Buddha could provide some wisdom. After completing his meditation, the Buddha turned to his disciple and inquired about his concerns. The disciple, with a hint of agitation in his voice, shared his plight. "I am deeply troubled today. My brother refuses to take responsibility for caring for our elderly mother, leaving me with the sole burden. I am determined to confront him about this, but I am unsure of how to approach him. I came seeking your advice." Instead of immediately addressing the disciple's question, the Buddha requested, "Please bring me a bowl of water from the pond nearby." The disciple, though puzzled by the sudden request, complied and went to the pond to fetch the water. Upon reaching the pond, he noticed that the water was murky and contaminated, likely due to the recent activity of animals. When he returned with the muddy water, he informed the Buddha of its unfit state. The Buddha, without comment, instructed the disciple to sit in meditation alongside him. After some time had passed, the Buddha again asked the disciple to retrieve a bowl of water. This time, the disciple found that the water was clear and pristine. He brought the clean water to the Buddha, who took a sip and then spoke. "Your mind," said the Buddha, "is much like the pond. When you are consumed by anger, your thoughts become as muddied and disturbed as the water you first brought me. Just as the pond needs time to settle and clear, your mind requires calmness to regain clarity. When you allow your anger to subside, your mind will provide you with the wisdom needed to address the situation." The disciple listened intently, realizing the depth of the Buddha's metaphor. Having spent time meditating and fetching water, his anger had naturally cooled, and he began to reflect more calmly on the situation. He acknowledged that he had never actually communicated his feelings to his brother about their mother's care. With a composed mind and a renewed perspective, the disciple approached his brother with understanding and empathy. To his relief, his brother was receptive and agreed to share the responsibility. The issue was resolved amicably, and the disciple found that his calm and measured approach had led to a positive outcome. Just as muddy water requires time to settle and become clear, our minds need calmness to resolve conflicts and gain clarity. Allowing anger and agitation to subside enables us to address issues with greater wisdom and effectiveness.